Hello there, people. Hope you are doing well. Greetings to everyone. Nuno here once again. So today, another video regarding macOS 10.14.4, and today is the beta 5. It was released at 11th of March, and without further ado, let's talk a little bit first, as always, of the raw data, and then I'm going to talk a little bit of the bugs that I already encountered. Okay, now let's start here first with the download required for this beta 5, and it is still the same 2.49 2.5 gigabytes on this machine. I'll show you of course the build number and also the specs of this Mac for you new guys that are watching this channel for the first time. So the build number for this release, let me change here let me put here my glasses. So the build number for this release is the 18E215A. The specs of the machine are here in order for you to compare when I show you the synthetic benchmarks. Now, regarding the last build, I already made a video and a follow-up video on this. Sorry about the blurriness, but this was a screenshot of the video. These were the results for the Geekbench, for the benchmark of the beta 4, and for this new one, as you can see, slightly higher on the multi-score, okay, nothing major, and slightly higher on the single core also. So as you know, and I already always tell you, this is only synthetic benchmarks. Now, regarding the GPU performance on Metal, on the last build, the beta 4, these were the results, and on this one, these are the results. So slightly higher also on this build. Now, let's take this away. It's done. Let's start first with before talking about the bugs that I encountered, if there is anything new on this release. Guys, I was checking again for dynamic wallpapers. Everything it is the same. I was running through the security to see if there is anything new here. No, nothing new. Okay guys, so now on this first look, of course, if there is anything new, I will tell you. Let me put here adjust automatically this LED cinema display. Now, regarding the PDF issue when you want to highlight it, and I'm going here to make a test. Okay, excuse me about that, but I think it's better to understand. Let's put here a PDF example, the same one that I'm showing you on this page. PDF example. Okay, so it is the same document. Here we are seeing on Safari, and here it is the download PDF. Now, as you know, Apple has this dark color, and it is awful when you want to make presentations and you want to highlight something. I'm telling you, always only highlight. If of course, if you want to change the color, you can. But if you are making some kind of presentation, or like me, I'm doing this kind of video and I want to highlight something, it's a very dark color. So they should, like in the past, have this bright blue color, and this is of course more useful. This issue on Safari, it's not present, but when you want to highlight it, but when you have a PDF file, it's still with this dark color, and I don't know how to change it, and I know that many of you have the same issue. Now, one of the things that I had crashes, I have the spin beach ball, and I had to hard reset, so power down the Mac, because it was not responding when I was editing this video on the iOS 12.2 beta 5 that is already online. So I had 2 times I had to hard reset, so power on, click the power, and that's not good for the for the hardware and the software. So, but I had to do that. I don't know if you have the same issues here on Final Cut, but I did, and it was not rendering at all. But afterwards, everything seems to work very well, no issues. But I have to tell you, if you depend on Final Cut, first you don't have to use betas, but well, I use Final Cut to make these videos, and you know, it's not a good experience. So guys, these were the two bugs that are still remaining. So the PDF highlighting and the crash on Final Cut. Now let's open here the Intel Power Gadget. You always like to see this, how this works. So keep in mind, I'm using, you know, the ScreenFlow, the screen recording app, to make this presentation. And as you can see, the frequency, this is a 2.5 machine, and it is now running at 3. Okay, temperature, it's quite okay, no issues, the fans are not kicking, and the CPU usage is only 3%, so no issues here. Let's open here some let's open Parallels, for example, and see the peak. Okay, as you can see over here, already increasing, and the fans will kick. On the last build they did. So let's open here, let's open Ubuntu, why not? Starting, well, I don't want this on full screen, no, it's small screen. Okay, so they are not, as you can see, the power usage, it is, you know, all over the place. The fans are beginning to kick. I will show you iStat menus in order for you to see. So they are kicking, and the CPU usage is now 25, 26, 21. Let's go ahead. Let's quit this. Yeah. And they will be, let's quit. Yeah, I don't remember the password for this. I don't know. Let's see. It's taking a long time. Okay. So Parallels, guys. I'm sorry, I'm with the flu. So Parallels, guys, if you use Parallels is okay. It's working without any issues here. So let's keep this here and see, you know, how this computer performs. Let's see if there is any application in order for me to show you. No, nothing. Yeah. Okay, let's go here to iStat menus. This is an application that, and by the way, guys, I know that you are asking me to make useful Mac apps, and for the that I use on regular basis. I still respond to one fellow subscriber that it is a deal, and I will make that. I didn't still at the time to, you know, to put my effort in doing that kind of video, but expect Mac apps, useful Mac apps to put on your Macintosh. Now let's go here to one of the apps that I use on a regular basis, iStat menus, to monitor how my computer is doing. So for example, the sensors now, the fans are now they are not, yeah, we are with 89%, 80 degrees Celsius, sorry, and the fans are not at maximum speed now, so seems to be okay. Keep in mind I'm running the Ubuntu. Okay, now regarding the RAM usage, this is a 16 gigabytes of RAM machine, and I'm using, keep in mind, screen recording and also the Parallels on the background. I'm using 4.5 gigabytes of the 16 available. CPU temperature or usage, sorry, 9%. So okay, this is a Core i7, so I have hyper threading, so I have here 8 cores. Okay, and guys, this is what it is. Battery for you new guys. I always preserve my battery. 3-year-old machine still running with only 37 cycles. You always ask me how I do it. I keep always my computer connected, okay, and it is 24/7 always connected. Sometimes I restart the computer only to make things a little bit better, but everything seems to be okay. Current capacity higher than the design capacity, so all good, all running. And guys, this is it. I think this is already a huge video. This is what I encountered on the first look. Go ahead, put on the threads below any doubts that you could have or any issues that you can have also on this beta 5, and I'm happy to respond if I can. So for now, this is all. Keep safe, and I hope to see you in the near future. Bye bye.